Daniel Bryan and Kenta. Just reliving that past, that match. Match of the year written all over.
Batteries, but my trunks, they ever ready. Assault and battery, if you scared, you never ready.
Okay, this video is going to be about NXT debut of Kenta. Tonight was the TakeOver show, and great debut by him. Crowd was into it like crazy. I didn't expect that at all. The announcers did a perfect job, just like they did on Raw. This is obviously a different team, but putting over the fact that Kenta is an international superstar. Kenta's the Japanese hero who's now in NXT, and just fantastic debut, really. William Regal came out first, and he pretty much put over that same fact that NXT is now becoming just an elite group of itself. You got guys from all around the world coming here, and Kenta is just Japan's biggest superstar, and he showed a video package, and in this video package, you just saw everything from Kenta kicking the hell out of people in Japan to Hulk Hogan announcing to the world that Kenta is going to be part of the WWE. You had current WWE roster guys talking about how surreal it is for a guy like him to be part of the company. And you had the actual clip of him signing the contract. And it was surreal for even Prince Devitt, for Kevin Steen, for Kenta, for these three guys to just be literally international stars, and now they're in the biggest company in the world. It is surreal, and I think just the crowd itself proves that you don't have to be a WWE fan to really know how big this guy really is. Kenta came down to the ring, and the announcer still jabbing it home that, you know, if you guys don't know who this person is, you're in for a surprise. This is like, you know, hold on to your seats. This just putting it over like crazy, and I loved it because, as they should, the guy is incredible in the ring, and he is definitely something you can't miss, something you have to see for yourself. Kenta chants, you had GTS chants, and you know, I was, like I said, I was very surprised that this was even happening, that the crowd actually knew of Kenta and knew that his finisher was the GTS. He started off saying that he is very happy to be here, went off in a little Japanese promo. I was expecting a little what treatment for him at this point, and it would have been the perfect time if he was a heel. But crowd kept quiet, and then he started his English translation. He said, I'm happy to be here. This is a dream come true, and he can't wait to see what's in store for him for NXT. In honor of his hero, he is going to be now known as Hideo Itami, and it's one of those names that just don't roll off the tongue. I've forgotten the name 5 times while trying to make a video, and that just shows, I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm looking too much into it, maybe I'm just so disappointed that you didn't keep the name Kenta, but it just seems like, you know, you've been jabbing home the name Kenta for weeks, really, ever since he got signed, and the whole show was all about Kenta, and now he's going to come out, and now he's going to be known as Hideo Itami. The name obviously doesn't suit him, but then again, Seth Rollins didn't suit Tyler Black, Daniel Bryan didn't suit Bryan Danielson, John Moxley didn't suit Dean Ambrose, and it's just, I'm sure over time the name's going to kind of come into its own. But to me, in all honesty, I would have just kept the name Kenta. It's easy, it's simple, it just Kenta is Kenta. I don't know if it's too much of a nitpick, but if it was me, I would have kept the name Kenta, but WWE, with their salt and pepper, gotta have the name, gotta have the rights, so can't really complain, I guess, because you really have no choice. That, and then you had a tag team come out and kind of threw him out of the ring, and then he came in, threw some kicks, and double drop kick, and that was it. And crowd was loving it, which was good. Always a good thing. It's better for them to go crazy than to be silent. And later on that night, they announced that the next week, on Thursday, NXT, Kenta makes his in-ring debut. So that is going to be a show you can't miss, just to really see how crazy this guy really is. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to this, what's his name again? Hideo Itami. I have his Wikipedia like right here so I can look to see what his name is. I don't know. I don't like the name, but it is what it is. Maybe I'm just a fool. Maybe I'm just so butthurt they didn't keep the name Kenta. But yeah, that's all. See you guys in the next video.